What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on the EF. I'm going to put the motor mount, the rear motor mount. I haven't had a chance to do it. I actually had my buddy Carlo redo this for me and powder coat it. Shout out to Carlo, follow him, the SEMA built guy. I also have the Myers header that I do want to install tonight. Maybe start mocking up the fuel rail and the fuel system on the EF. We're going to finish the installation of the motor mounts on the EF. We hit 111 subscribers. That's a huge milestone for me. I'm excited. Maybe we can get to 200 now. Share it with your friends. Alright guys, we're gonna install the Myers KTune header. I don't even know if this header's gonna fit. We hope it fits. Myers, confirm it. Alright guys, here I have the envelope from Myers. We're gonna install the springs on the head. We're putting the header on the vehicle and we're gonna put the springs on the header. Myers stickers for the infamous sticker door that we have. Gotta install the springs on the header. Not sure how Myers does it. I'm gonna have to cut all this little piece right here. I'm about to cut that right now with the grinder just so we can get the header clearance. It's originally cut over here with the transmission, but now we're gonna come to this side. Okay, but I'm gonna install the axle shaft mount. I don't even know if I got that right. Alright, so we're having clearance issues with the header, with the rack and pinion, with the EF subframe. We're using a manual subframe. We're using the stock EF subframe. We had to grind the subframe so the transmission and the header could fit. Right now we're still having issues. We're having clearance issues. Everything's aligning, but this is a tight fit. I can see why a lot of people don't do the EF case swap. And technically this would be our first case swap ever. I'm doing a time lapse on what we're fixing. Right now we're at the point where we gotta grind one more thing. Hopefully we get the clearance that we're looking for. You gotta take into consideration, this is all custom. All of this is custom. Here at West Coast Customs, we do everything we could so the customer could be happy. All right, YouTube, I'm gonna have to cut the subframe. I don't wanna do it, but whatever, we're here, we gotta do it. If I don't like it, I guess we're gonna order the Whitfield subframe. Safety glasses, you need safety glasses. Alright, we still gotta clean this up, but you can see some shaving of the metals. Whatever, no big deal. Damn, this is kind of a big deal. Yeah. Alright, anyways, we had to grind this, the hassport mount a little bit, the subframe. We also had to grind a little bit on the rack and pinion. The EFK header, or the whole swap, I feel like it's very complicated, I think this is why a lot of people don't do it, and honestly we couldn't find anything online on how to do it. So our main technician and the two of us here at the shop just went at it and suggesting this, suggesting that, helping each other out, and we were able to get it on. Now we will be, as soon as the vehicle's turned on and we're driving it, we will be testing, see our clearance, if we have any clearance issues. But for the meantime, this is what it is, and this is what it's gonna be. All right, so a couple questions that the guys have. Would I do another EFK swap? Probably not. It sucks. Why would you swap a K into an EF? Don't do it. Save yourself the time and the money. Some hybrid racing goodies for the EF. Yesterday we stayed up pretty late. Not so late, but putting on the Myers competition header. Hey guys, just doing an update on the EF. Got some goodies from hybrid racing. We got the fuel rail. Let's see it. We got the inline fuel filter. What is this? The fuel pressure regulator. All this stuff is super nice quality. Check this out. The hybrid racing fuel regulator. Also got the Checker Sports fuel pressure gauge. There's the Checker Sports fuel gauge. Alright, so let's go ahead and put it on the EF. We're gonna take off the fuel rail since we're here right now. Then I think today or right now, I'll also do the RyWire Mil-Spec harness. I've never done a K20. I've never done a K fuel rail, but it should be like a B series, right? Or K or anything else, a D series. I'm gonna try something before doing this, but I never checked. I never checked if the RyWire harness would fit my injectors. Yeah. Oh, there we go. It fits. It fits. All right, let's remove these bolts. Alright guys, I'm gonna install the RyWire Mil-Spec harness on the EF. I just need to keep on progressing and working on something. I gotta finish other projects around the shop, but we're gonna install a RyWire engine tug harness, the Mil-Spec one. I never ordered Ryan's military spec plate for the firewall. I'm thinking about having my own one made, like with our little shed logo. So we're just gonna go ahead and disconnect this. I don't know if I ever showed you guys this harness. I think I did. So this is like super beast, super convenient too, in my opinion, especially if you're doing swaps. Hopefully you never got to do swaps all the time, but quality, this is super cool. This is high quality stuff. Yeah, this underneath the dashboard, this underneath the engine bay. Alright guys, just finishing up the RyWire harness. Everything flows pretty well. For the meantime, I just put this here for an idea. It's all pretty much self-explanatory, just all the measurements are correct. Alright, I also had trouble with this, with the crank positioning sensor. The RyWire harness, it seems to fit. These grooves in here are slightly different. They're like slightly modified. Not modified, but I think the JDM one and the USDM one are a bit different. I'm gonna look into it. So for the meantime, this is a quick basic RyWire install harness with the Meyer header. I think that's it for now. Alright guys, let's rock. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. 4 bolts for the rear mount?
No,